listening to the Bourbon Nerds podcast. Today's episode, Weller, Taste the Rainbow.
You got me licking charms.
All right, and I'm your host, Cody Mills, and I'm accompanied as always by the Bigfoot lover, tattoo man, Garrett Welch.
What's up, guys?
How's it going? Well, this is actually one I'm really excited for. Garrett's keeping me up super late. This is going to be an extra late night, Bourbon Nerds. We'll call it Bourbon Nerd Night. But
he's a night crawler like me tonight. Going back to real quick to your Taste of Rainbow, do you remember that commercial like from like the 90s or early 2000s? And it's like, it was when they did the berries and cream.
Oh, yeah.
And that dude comes out, he's like, berries and cream, berries and cream.
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember all those.
Like that's like the creepy, like, and then there was the one where it was kind of sexual, but like the Skittles shot out there, like this couple just got married. Yeah.
Yeah. But they had some really good commercials.
I was like, I don't know if that was a real commercial, if that one was, but it was great.
Yeah.
So
apparently Skittles are like one of the worst candies you can eat. I think they're banned in the UK or something.
Pure sugar.
Well, I know, but like the L5s and all that kind of crazy
stuff. You talk
stuff.
about that. And I actually want to talk about when we get to sports stuff. I want to talk about the World Cup and all these foreigners coming over and just like blown away by.
Oh, I know. I was watching
We'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we got a lot. I saw a lot of stuff going on around today, but if you're not enjoying the World Cup, you're completely missing out. One of the greatest sporting events ever. So, but anyways, we're here. We are gathered here today to talk about one of the most controversial bourbons out there. I think the big question is it overrated, underrated, or is it just right? And I think that's what we want to answer for you today. We actually are here. We have the rainbow in front of us. We've got the Special Reserve, the Weller 12-year, the CYPB, which is Create Your Perfect Bourbon, if you didn't know that. Antique 107, which is a beloved bottle, Weller Full Proof, and Weller Single Barrel. So we're going to start out. We were going to do a blind for the just based on time and everything else. We're going to try to launch a video, our first video.
I really think that would be a better video.
Absolutely. I think it'd be a great video.
Because those videos do pretty well, and you guys can see, and maybe we'll do them on a,
we'll do
we haven't done a live yet. We talked about doing a live this month, and it didn't happen.
Absolutely. So yeah, but we've got a really awesome episode for you guys. We're going to dive in a little bit of the history of Weller.
Awesome sauce.
We're going to taste the rainbow and see which one we prefer. We're going to give you our thoughts, our pre-rankings of where we believe these guys are going to stack up. I think that's important. I know it's a little harder when we're not doing a full blind, but nonetheless, we're also going to provide you some really good alternatives. I'm curious, what Garrett's whipped up for that. We didn't have a lot of time to prep for this, but we had a lot of time to prep, but not prep together. I think that's a big difference on that. So, but we'll talk about what we believe is the best value, daily drinker, and all that. Yeah.
I have a pretty good list, so.
Yeah, and we're going to dive into some sports. We've had a 53-year drought in the NBA. That was phenomenal seeing
the Oklahoma City Knicks, baby.
Yeah, the Oklahoma City Knicks. Carolina beating Vegas, and then again we got some World Cup going on.
I have an interesting thing to compare the Knicks. So yeah,
we got some cool video games we can feature in Nerd Rage. We got some stuff in Pop Culture Pour. And then I have a small little quick thing in Neat and Balance. If we have time, we'll get to that. If not, I'll save it for the next episode. But and then we'll send you off with a couple updates and things we've got going on. Actually, it's a really cool phone call we received today, which we'll talk about. Oh, yeah. Which hopefully we can take advantage of hanging out with Monty and doing some stuff there. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive in to the Wellers.
Come with me and you'll see. In a world of pure imagination.
All right.
Oompa loompa. I could see Willy Wonka making Skittles. I mean, he's a corporate conglomerate.
So we're starting out with Weller Special Reserve and Weller Single Barrel. Looking at that, obviously the Single Barrel has, when you talk about secondary prices, has dropped dramatically.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember just a year ago, it was north of $450, $600, close to $600.
I traded that for about close to $500 worth of stuff. Yeah. And today I got it off Buddy for, double what but it's like about a couple $100. Like I'll admit, I paid a little bit. I put a little bit, but it's gone way down.
Yeah, that's the bottle that I overpaid. I actually bought it off of Sean, and we went back and forth forever on it. And that's the last one I needed to complete the rainbow. I really wish I wouldn't have bought it, but hey, we all overpay for stuff every once in a while, so it happens.
I was watching a Bruzel video earlier, and there were stores in Colorado that just had cases of this, and foolproof, and I was like, dude, I need to go to Colorado.
Yeah, I know. Well, my boss lives in Colorado. I hit him up. I was like, if you come across the CY, he found a Weller foolproof for pretty cheap, but I was like, look out for the CYPB. If you see this, buy it all, ship it.
You could tell Bruzel was mad that he was flying and not driving. He's like, dude, I'd be loading my car up right now.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, before we really dive into the bottles, like let's talk about these a little bit and kind of like, you know, obviously which one we continue to gravitate towards is CYPB. Yes. I always enjoy it. It's one of those bottles that I always enjoy to pour.
So I threw up a thing on our page and also on Someone Say Whiskey. And I got a lot of really good comments about like what people prefer, and I think 107 is kind of the
consensus.
The consensus.
Yeah.
I get some Weller foolproof picks, foolproof, but on the Someone Say Whiskey, a lot of people said 107, which I've never been the biggest 107 fan. I think it's good. It's just a little, I don't know if it's just like too much cinnamon, and so it's a little spicy.
I like it. I like spice. I like cinnamon, spice.
No, I do
and
too.
Nice.
I just that's just the reason why it's not my favorite.
You've never really been a huge fan of the 107. I enjoy that bottle. It's not. The thing that irks me on the 107 is it kind of has, it's still kind of the like consensus secondary, like
it's one, you can get it for one.
Yeah, $100, but I mean, like they're consensusly, and it's not like
people trade the crap for them, dude. You could get like a case of those and trade them within like 5 minutes.
100%. Everybody, like, there's kind of like the Bitcoin for secondary market. Like everybody trades, like they use 107s as that, and I think, you know, after, you know, when we'll talk about the poor man Pappy recipe, right, and the kind of hysteria around that.
Honestly, man, I'm really enjoying this single barrel right now.
Yeah, the single barrel is really
single
good.
Barrel.
Yeah, I mean this. I know you've never been a fan of the Special Reserve, but you know, it's just a lot. It's like sharp. It's just got some spiky.
It's got a bad funkiness to it, almost like yeast from bread. You can. I don't know if that's a cause of the age of it.
I think it's just the youthfulness. I mean, the single barrel, I mean, has a lot of the same notes, but it's way more balanced.
I want to try one with the.
It's not as sharp.
I want to try one with the topper and see if it's any different, though.
Yeah.
Did they make? I assume they're making toppers for the Weller 12s.
I haven't seen them yet. I would assume they would make them for all. If you're going to do it for Special Reserve, you got to do it for Weller 12. Weller 12 is such an iconic bottle. Just the black. Looks great on the label.
I will say the Special Reserve is a lot better today.
Yeah, and this is these are both fresh cracks too. Yeah. So, and obviously single barrel is just.
I think the single barrel is a lot better, but it's 97 proof, which I was kind of surprised because I thought these were like 94, 95. So
yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of cherry on the single barrel, which is nice. I think you got a really good single barrel. I think it's one of the better ones I've had actually.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to drink it,
especially with it being we just cracked both of these. I have. The big boy, I've had this Weller
big boy
Special Reserve, I think, since like COVID.
Damn,
I bought because Weller was kind of hard to find there for a short period of time.
Did you get that at Apollo?
No, I think I bought it in Sherman, but where the liquor store by CC's maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know
the place that he has like everything.
Yeah.
He's like, here, let me show you what I have.
Yeah, they were like $50 or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to stock up on Weller. You know, it was like everybody was freaking out about Wellers. That was still hard to find at the time. You know, it was kind of before you got into whiskey.
Yeah.
So they've been in my closet. So it's been aged.
Coming up my closet.
In the hot closet that I have upstairs because summer, I don't know. I don't have the best air circulation up in my master bedroom. But anyways, back on track. No, but the single barrel is really good. I mean, again, we look at, I'm going to go back to the single barrel. I get a little cherry on the nose. You get a little bit of like sawdust, wheat, maybe.
I get a lot of cherry on the nose, man.
Yeah, you definitely get some
nice, man. It's like a cherry crumble almost.
But the Special Reserve is not, people hate on it. It's 90 proof. It's youth. You can definitely tell it's youthful when you're comparing it next to the single barrel, but it's not bad. Like, I mean, again, you know, obviously the Larceny I think is really good. I've usually preferred that over this. I could not find. I think I gave away my Larceny regular. I do have.
What's that one over there?
Huh? Oh, that's the barrel proof.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, which is a good. I think a good. Well, you're skipping ahead here, but I think it's a good alternative.
Yeah, stop talking about alternatives. Let's talk about
stay on track, man.
We can delve a little bit into the history and then kind of get into our alternatives after that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of finishing
your notes.
Finish is good. Yeah, just kind of getting all the notes. Other thing I get
the special reserve is very thin. There's not a lot to the finish of it.
It is. It's very thin for sure. Doesn't coat the tongue quite like the single barrel does.
The Weller single, and I don't know if it's just because it's a little warm, but it definitely has some viscosity that I really like to it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have that sharp, like, I don't know what like the funk you're getting, but it's kind of like a sharp, like almost like a Sharpie note, the special reserve. I get it usually on that. It's got cherry, and then on the end it has this like sharp, I guess you're calling it funk, but it's kind of gives like a sharp, like ethanol Sharpie note kind of like taste. And it doesn't linger.
I'm not getting it as much
and
today.
I'm not getting a lot of oak. I remember getting a lot more oak on the special reserve. I'm not sure.
It might when it opens up.
Yeah, that's possible, but I'm not getting that much on it right now. And maybe it's getting hidden by that Sharpie note kind of funk.
Dude, that special reserve is going to be good for like 20 years, so you're fine.
Yeah, no, it's it's a big boy.
You're
what
like
is that?
Never going to go and drink it.
That's bigger than a liter, isn't it? That's like,
it looks like a 1.5.
That's like 1.5. Yeah, this like when we say big boy,
or 1.7. Is it a 1.75?
Yeah,
I don't know if they make a
1.75. Yeah. That's what. Yeah, 1.75. 90 proof. Okay. Well, the single barrel's good. Again, that's the great thing about single barrels. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This one's very good.
No wind to hold them. No wind to fold them.
Kyle, you got rid of a really good one. So, but
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. So like before we keep going through these, like CYPB is obviously your favorite as well. I think we've pretty much agreed on that.
I've been drinking a lot of the full proof too. I really enjoy
I like the full proof. That's like I really enjoy the full proof. A lot of people don't like it. And it surprises me.
I get more like ethanol from like the 107 than I do the full proof. It's weird.
Yeah,
which we'll see. We'll drink those side by side here in a minute
for sure,
and see. If
and,
I still
and again,
do
like we have all the regular ones. None of these are picks. I wanted to make sure we didn't have the Weller picks. I will say, are bangers. Like,
well, they're also non-chill filtered. I don't know if all these are chill filtered, but I know some of the Wellers are chill filtered.
Yeah. It doesn't really say on the bottles. It does say on some of the picks.
Yeah, I'm just assuming most of these Wellers are probably chill filtered, and then when you do the picks, they're not. Although the single barrel might not be because it is pretty viscous, almost like it is non-chill filtered.
Do you want to dive in a little bit to talk about William Blue Weller and kind of what he pioneered? And there's a lot of history behind him, and obviously he's kind of considered the father of wheated whiskey. He comes from a family of distillers. His family migrated from Germany. Some of the same settlers back in the day. So
he's considered a pioneer of the wheated bourbon. Rather than using traditional spicy rye as a secondary grain, he wanted to try winter wheat.
Yeah, which is really interesting. Like, how do you come up with that idea? Like, hey, everyone's making whiskey with using rye. Like, let's try a wheat. Like,
he basically wanted to make a softer, smoother, and sweeter spirit. Which I don't know how you can just kind of be like, oh, it's. Which I guess you test it and you figure out.
Yeah. I mean, he came from a lineage of people making whiskey, so it's not like he was foreign to that concept.
Let's see. It says he had some revolutionary innovation in grain chemistry, which is cool. Which I guess led him to do the wheated. He passed away in 1899, and in 1908, a young salesman named Julian Pappy Van Winkle partnered with his co-worker Alex Farnsley to purchase the company. So I guess he never really worked directly with Van Winkle. But
no, he did. He hired Van Winkle. So Van Winkle worked for him. Van Winkle later then came back and purchased. And that's what kind of started the whole Stitzel Weller formation.
Well, to survive Prohibition, they merged with the Stitzel Distillery to form the Stitzel Weller Distillery.
Which, just to be clear, why Pappy is so freaking popular is because of the Stitzel Weller. We're actually going to do a whole episode. There's so much history on Stitzel Weller and the whiskey that they made, but the Pappy you get today is not the Pappy that was popular and famous back then. It doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's good. I think there's a lot of debate on, is it hyped? To be frank, it's not worth secondary. I can tell you that. I've had all the Pappies. It's not 15, I think, is the best. I really love the 107 the Old Rip 10. Yeah. The Old Rip 10. I think that, it's a great CYPB bottle. And Old Rip 10, which are probably pretty close. Obviously the Old Rip 10's got a higher proof, so it's going to be better. I mean, it's just one of those bottles. and we all have those bottles when we drink them. We're like, man, I love this pour. Like, doesn't matter if Garrett hated it or the consensus don't. There's bottles that I really enjoy. There's bottles that Garrett really enjoys. And Old Rip 107 and CYP are two that I always really enjoy every time I sip them.
Also, so just a quick little behind this, but like little dive into the Weller family. They immigrated to Maryland from Germany in the 1740s.
Yep.
In 1849, Weller WLW.
It's hard to say.
WL Weller.
Yeah, just say WL Weller.
He began his career as a wholesale whiskey dealer and distiller, and then he started WL Weller and Brothers with his younger sibling Charles before changing the name to WL Weller and Sons.
Yeah. He went into business with his brother, which is kind of cool, and I guess that just wasn't working for him.
It does say 1893. Pappy Van Winkle was hired onto the Weller and Sons as a whiskey salesman. Yep. And then he died in 1899, and then Pappy and his co purchased the company in 1908, which I don't know why it took 9 years to do that. But
I'm not sure. And then,
George Weller, William's oldest son, remained president of the company until the beginning of Prohibition, and then that's whenever, of course, they went and formed Spencer and Weller.
Mm-hmm. The most famous distillery of all time.
An interesting thing, it opened on Derby Day in 1935. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It became well known for its wheated bourbon recipe using wheat instead of rye, which we already said that. It continues to be honored today with all these expressions. And then obviously they do the William LaRue Weller, which is a high-aged, uncut, barrel-proof antique collection that you'll probably never see unless it's like $1,500 sitting on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was lucky enough to get credit to Goody Goody. I entered the raffle. Daniel, that was shout out. Crazy. It was pretty legacy thing ever. They called me. I was on at work, like a Christmas. We did a cocktail hour thing or whatever, and I got a call. I'm like, that's weird. Like, okay, that's a number from what is it, Anna? I was like, okay, and I answered. I'm like, hello. Like, hey, yeah, this is Goody Goody, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, yeah, you won. And I was like, okay. At first, I was like, do y'all have any Pappies? They're like, no, because I wanted a Pappy 15. I've been wanting one of those. Our boy Damon let us try that, and I really enjoy it. And it's just harder to find than some of the other bottles. But so I went through. And I was like, okay, well, William Weller, because they didn't have Eagle Rush 17. That was my other choice outside of Pappy's. And then I was like, yeah, I mean, William Weller has been a dream bottle of mine. I
really want a Sazerac 18.
Yeah, Saz 18 was good too as well. All the B-Tacs are incredible.
Those I don't see all those on trade sites a lot, but I actually don't feel like they're as much as the Weller or the 17.
They're kind of up there around the $1,000 mark.
I think I saw some for like 800 one time.
Yeah, their consensus value is around 1,000, but they should be lower, honestly. But
I mean, it's an 8-year-old rye. That's an antique collection.
William Weller's considered one of the best bottles released every year. And it was kind of interesting because it took me, and this is why you do blinds or do whiskey tasting and flights and different things like that. Because I did a flight at Whiskey Cakes, and I did, I believe it was Old Rip 10, George T. Stagg. No, I did. It was Booker's. It was one of the Russell's single Rick House.
Lot B.
Yeah, Lot B. That's right. You're right. It was Lot B, single Rick House, George T. Stagg, and William Weller. It was like one of the first things. It was like one of the first videos we posted on social. It actually did really well. What do we do next?
Weller 12 CYPB.
Yeah, and then anyway, so I really, that's when I kind of fell in love with George T. Stagg. And again, William Weller was really good. It just did not, it didn't pop like.
I was trying to finish this George T the other night and didn't quite get there, but God, this is so freaking good, man. I'm going to definitely.
Is that the 2023?
This one's a 24.
Oh, 24. Okay.
Yeah. I killed the 23 and then I got a 24 from Chance, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had a 20. That was a 24. Interesting. We were doing the Weller 12 and CYPB. Yeah. So back to that thing. So yeah, so George T. Stagg was kind of been our consensus favorite. I just think it's the perfect bourbon. It's delicious. Yeah, it'll put hair on your chest, but it's just
loaded
really
with flavor. It's loaded with depth. It's got a great front. It's got a great middle. It's got a great finish. Like, it's viscous. It's everything you'd ever want a bourbon.
And I don't want to hurt it. And again, we're about to drink it right now. I haven't had Weller 12 in quite some time, honestly. It used to be what I thought was my favorite. I had never tried George T. Stagg and all that stuff at the time. early in my journey. I was like, man, Weller 12 is so good. It was so smooth. It was just like,
It has a great nose, man.
yeah, it has a good nose. It was like, to me, like, it tastes like a honeysuckle cloud almost. Like it was
almost
so
has
smooth.
a better nose. Like I feel like it almost has like the best nose out of all the Wellers.
That Weller's
But then
been
the
open for a
flavor
while.
doesn't. Then the flavor just doesn't
Yeah.
quite carry over. God, it just smells great.
Yeah, dude, that Weller 12 smells phenomenal.
So think if they did a single barrel of Weller 12 that was like a barrel proof version. I guess that would be close to William Lou Weller at that point.
Shoot, what am I getting off of that?
Off of what, the Weller 12?
Yeah. It's strong.
We get a little sweet oak with a little bit of
Yeah.
hint of cherry.
Sweet.
Almost
oak.
like a fig. Do you get like a fig note?
I get something, yeah,
or like
dark.
or like a dark fruit.
Something dark, but
It's not a plum, is it?
it's almost like, I'm almost getting like a cherry licorice.
Almost, see, you were getting licorice. I was kind of taking that as like a bubble gum almost.
Yeah, I'm getting licorice on it. It's really unique. Yeah, I get it's like cherry licorice, like a bubble gum, like when you pull it away from your nose.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's better than I remember, which I haven't had a Weller 12 in over a year.
Yeah, it's been a while for me. Like
It's not bad.
I now take all my Weller 12 and 107 and make poor man's Pappy.
And then you drink the soy IPA and you're like,
Yeah.
all right.
Every
we're good.
time. So like I keep talking about Old Rip, and this is not Old Rip episode, but that's, it's a bottle I don't own. It's one of, I'll get one later this year, if not sooner than later. But
Yeah, I'll get another one probably.
yeah, we just hadn't had a lot of opportunities.
Honestly,
to
I'm
win.
not like rushing. Like I just
No, I'm not going to overpay. Like
I wanna
secondary.
get
I'm
something-
done paying the way crazy
I
secondary.
want to get
prices.
something cool though. Like
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to drop the money, but I really kind of want a Michter's 20.
yeah, I know you
But
were talking
man,
about that.
I don't know. That's tough. That's a couple grand,
That's a lot.
$1,800 or something.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Probably not going to do that, but
I don't know.
it's fun to talk about.
It is. It's fun to think about. Maybe we win another raffle or something. But even if MSRP,
I never see it on a raffle though.
Even MSRP is what, like
1,800.
Yeah, that's
up there.
the cost. Like it's nuts. We don't have that
Almost makes me want to
Tim
just
Hughes money.
Almost makes me just want to get the King of Kentucky 17.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go into some of these alternates?
Are we already ready to go there?
I mean, we kind of already went to the history and trying to move right along here, Cody. We got quite a bit to talk about.
Let's do it.
Mister, I'm up late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my tattoo today, so it's my fault.
Yes, an 8-hour tattoo. By the way,
Dude, my boy Tommy takes care of me, man. He does.
does.
He does. He really puts all the extra little finishing touches and takes a little, like, those last 2 hours are miserable, but now it's like,
I'll say the CYPB isn't hitting like it normally does.
I think it's still pretty damn good.
No, it's good, but it's not. It didn't like. I mean, this Weller 12 is not bad.
Well, I think the Weller 12 is
I
fine.
think this single barrel, I think is better than the CYPB. And I've never said that ever.
Maybe try that out later.
The problem with this Weller 12 is I'm getting
A lot of oak.
a lot of oak, and it lingers.
Honestly, if you drink the CYPB after that, I can see why it probably tastes weird.
yeah,
Probably
It's
because you get a lot of that oak on your tongue.
Yeah, and again,
Cleanse your palate, Cody.
yeah, I need to cleanse my palate. I love CYPB. I always. It broke my heart. We did that crazy overnight stay at Applejack's.
Yeah.
But I was so happy I got to see any. It's an incredible bottle. But they had $99 for CYPB. I was like, oh, but yeah. Did it for the channel, man. Did it for the channel.
You're going to keep that George T. Stack?
Which one?
The 25.
25? I don't know. Maybe not. I got to sell one of them. I'm keeping one, selling one. So we can chat.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit better. I got some of that oak off of there. Yeah.
I think that oak kind of sticks around. It's kind of like when we went to Lucky's and that Maker's pick was like just straight oak and then everything tasted like ass afterward.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's just that oak does linger quite a bit. CYPB is just like honey and cherry and gosh, this is delicious, man.
All right, so alternatives. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with Special Reserve.
You want to go first, or?
I mean, yeah, I can. I think I mentioned earlier. I think Larceny, the regular Larceny we did, are a great alternative. Honestly, I think I enjoy it. I think it's better than the Special Reserve personally.
One I think that's better that I was actually surprised that Cody didn't pick was the Green River weeded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even, like the full proof's obviously great, but even just the regular weeded one is delicious.
No, I think it's better than both of those. Absolutely. Yeah.
Both of those are better than the Special Reserve? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I would prefer the Green River weeded over both of them.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Green River. You didn't let me. I was gonna give multiples. So you.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
No. You're cool. We're just talking back and forth. No worries. No. This is good.
Fair enough. Because I actually do have a couple that I did pick two because I couldn't decide on one.
Is that all you have for a Special Reserve?
Yeah, that's the only one I picked.
Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot of research on Special Reserve. Let's move over to 107.
You just said you were gonna pick multiples.
I did. The Larceny and the Green River
so
weeded. Those were the two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess what I put for 107?
Bardstown.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. It probably is better or just as good or better.
I think it's better, but like I said, I'm not a big 107 fan.
It is a better value. So
it's so good. And it's on the shelf. It's a shelfer.
Yeah,
which 107 is starting
to
be. I think they had 107 at Specs earlier. I just didn't. Obviously, they were closed when I got done, but
yeah.
Maybe they'll have some there tomorrow. I'll stop by.
Oh, they had 107 just hanging out?
Yeah. That's what Kyle said.
I mean, I don't need
I don't really need 107
actually
either.
another one. I think another 12 to make the poor man's pappy. But I'm being
enough.
really cautious on just. I know you got your loan or whatever, but I'm just being a little more cautious. Like my boss is like, "Oh, I have a Weller foolproof." I'm like, I don't need that right now. I need.
I want it. What's
a
he want?
CYPB.
What's he want for the foolproof?
It was like $70. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
But he has to. He lives in Colorado.
I'll pay for shipping. I don't care.
Okay, well, I can tell him to go back and buy it. I don't know if
that's all I have left of my foolproof. I need another one.
Yeah. I've got 2 picks and 1 regular.
I don't have any picks. I need to get some picks for sure.
What happened to your picks you had? Oh, you already traded those. You traded all those.
Yeah, I typically trade my picks.
We didn't go to Spec Shop last year, but
yeah.
So 107, obviously, the high wheat.
Did you have anything else for?
I didn't have it. I couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Actually looked a lot. This is probably what I spent the most time looking at.
Which is good. Yeah,
you'll have.
I didn't have as much time. I was spending more time on. Thought we were going to do a blind and do all this crazy stuff, but go ahead.
Foolproof next or Weller 12?
Or no? You don't have anything else for 107?
No, I only had Bardstown.
Okay, got it. Yeah, let's move over to the foolproof.
All right, I have 2 on foolproof. I have Maker's Cast Strength.
Yep,
which I think is really good, and I have Ben Holiday Soft Red Wheat.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a fantastic bottle. I have a 7-say whiskey pick in the house.
That's a really good bottle.
Delicious.
Actually, that's a very underrated bottle, honestly.
Yeah, I think
that would be a great freaking blind. Obviously, Larceny Barrel Proof 2, which it is much higher proof. But those, and you look at the ones last year, and this is an older one. I think this is a 2000 A122.
Oh yeah, that is an older one.
It's quite older. I think they have gotten better. Personally, I've tried some of the newer ones. I know Fred Minnick had 2 Larcenys in like his top 15 or 10 or something like crazy. So like for not this past year, but the year before. So, again, I think people sleep on Larceny barrel proofs. I think they're very good. I think they've gotten better than the Elijah Craig barrel proofs, which people so used to go nuts over. So,
well, I think Elijah Craig making the change to do the barrel proof rise also was a smart decision. Yeah, because people are going nuts for the rise because it's a change. It's something different. So yeah, and they're really good.
And I saw that 1792 is going to do a sweet wheat foolproof. Or weeded foolproof, actually, is what it's
really. I didn't know that was an official thing.
Yeah, it's an official thing. Bourbon Kingdom were talking about it, so that's pretty exciting.
I remember Lucky talking about having a little jar full of weeded foolproof.
Yeah, and I think the 1792 sweet wheat. I don't know.
I bet the foolproof is going to be delicious.
I guess that would be a good. Because it's 91.
It's a good
0.2.
Sweet wheat's a good it's a good comparison to like Special Reserve or Weller 12.
Yeah, I think it's way better than Special Reserve though. But yeah, I guess in between.
It's probably comparable to Weller 12. It's just not as old.
Yeah, you just don't have the
my
age.
Weller 12 alternative is interesting. So
okay, yeah, well, let's hear your Weller.
You didn't have any others for foolproof?
So my weeded my Weller 12 alternative is the man, it'll come back to me. I just lost it. I have it. It's in a box. It comes in a box. I 10-year.
Oh, Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel 10-year. I love that bottle.
I had I had the 10-year there, but I was at the same time I was like, man, that's cast strength. I get it's a single barrel.
Yeah,
and it's older, but you want to hear mine?
Sure.
It's not a weeded bourbon, but it's comparable. Honestly, a lot of whiskey tubers are saying the same thing.
I tried to stay in the weeded category.
Knob Creek 12.
I mean, Knob Creek 12 blows Weller 12 out of the water.
But it's a 12-year that's...
Not weighted, though.
No, it's not. But I actually got this idea because I saw a bunch of other whiskey tubers saying the same thing. I'm like, well,
Okay,
I mean...
that's fair. I mean, we love Knob Creek 12. Knob Creek 12 is
That's the only non-weeded...
insanely good.
That's the only non-weeded one I picked, though.
Okay, so. That's fair. I agree. I think...
I mean, it's one that you can find, too. It's $60.
Yeah, that's
65.
a great alternative. Absolutely. It's cheaper than Weller 12. And yeah, I mean, I think it's good.
Easier to find. It's better.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it more on... So CYPB, what do you think is a good alternative for that?
This is a hot take. Redwood Empire Screaming Titan. Love that freaking bottle.
Okay.
It's similar. It's a similar proof. It's a similar age.
Yeah.
It's a weeded mash bill.
CYPB is a lot better though, but yes. Screaming Titan's not bad.
Yeah, I love Screaming Titan. I'm a big, you know, I'm a big Redwood Empire fanboy. I'm gonna shout them out.
Another one though. We killed that bottle like 6 months ago.
I still have.
Oh, you still have some?
Yeah.
I thought you killed that bottle.
Mm-mm. No, I haven't bought another one because I heard batch 2 wasn't as good as batch 1.
Yeah.
But I'm actually trying to buy the other Redwoods right now. I want to try to collect all of them. Okay. I need the Van Dusen and I need the Devil's Tower. So,
you don't have the Devil's Tower. That's right.
So those are the two. And there's another one. Oh, the I can't remember what it's called, but it's the single malt one, which actually was a lot better than I expected.
I actually didn't really have a good alternative for CYPB. And I believe the CYPBs are, you know, I know that obviously they vary a little bit, but I think aren't they 6 to 8 years?
Just allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. They're so secretive about the mash bills and stuff on these Weller products and everything like that. So, but I think those are some really good alternatives. Oh, do we do single barrel?
Single barrel.
Sorry, yeah.
I have 2 for single barrel.
Go ahead.
I have Old Fit 7.
Yep.
It's not a single barrel, but it's a similar proof, which you could say the reason I put Old Fit 7 with Weller 12
is I forgot that bottle. I was going to bring it.
Yeah.
Do some comparison.
It's not, I mean, it's a 7-year, but like, which actually, no, yeah, they're not single barrels, but I don't know. I feel like Old Fit 7 is a really good comparison because it's a very similar
Old Fit 7. I thought it was an incredible bottle when it got released.
And then just any of your Rebel single barrels are going to be delicious. They're cast strength, they're a little higher, but I mean, talking about single barrels, they do good.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Rebel doesn't get more love. Like the Rebel 10 is incredible. I would drink that over a Weller 12 any day of the week.
Another one I wanted to mention was the Bernheim.
Yeah, the barrel proof
Bernheims are really, really good.
That was on my list. So I didn't mention it, but it was one I thought about. I mean,
some of the higher, more allocated.
I don't remember ever trying the Bernheim full proof.
Some of the like higher weededs are like obviously your old fits. You can mention your Maker's cellar age. I think the cellar age are just phenomenal bottles.
Yeah, absolutely.
These Star Hill Farms tend to be really good. I actually just got this 2026 batch, so we're going to try that later.
Regular Makers, obviously, like I like regular Makers probably over
Old
Special
Dominic
Reserve.
makes pretty good weeded stuff.
Yep, absolutely. High wheat, Old Dominic.
The high wheat, and then they just have a regular, weeded that's actually really good too.
Absolutely. So I remember trying the Penelope weeded. It was decent. It was just pretty it kind of was thin. I mean,
someone mentioned the Laws 4 grain as an alternate. I haven't tried that one, so that's why I mentioned it.
I haven't tried that either. A lot of people.
I do plan on buying that one soon to try it, but it sounds. I mean, I like 4 grains, so
yeah, Laws 4 grain is That's a good selection too as well. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of good options. Like you don't have to chase Weller. Don't overpay. Don't pay secondary prices anymore for Weller products. You pay a little bit. I would pay a little bit if I'm going to overpay for a bottle. It'll be CYPB. And my limit's like 150. Like that's max. I'm not paying a dime over that. I don't care if it's $151. I'm not going to get it. So that's just me personally. But yeah, I wouldn't overpay for I think MSRP Weller. So let's have the debate on is Weller overrated in your opinion? Or is it underrated, or do you feel like it lives up to the hype?
I think it depends. So if it's readily available, I don't think it's overrated. And if it's readily available and it's not overpriced,
yes.
So if you can get a 107, a Weller full proof, Weller 12, whatever, if you can get them on the shelves, they're $70, $80.
Yep.
That's a great value. They're really good. They have a lot going for them.
Super consistent.
Yeah, they're consistent. So
yeah, I mean, and if you get a pick, it's cherry on top. Like if you get a pick at cost, like absolutely, it's a buy. And I would pay a little bit more, absolutely, for a pig. every pick I've tried of the Wellers, even the special reserve pick that we had, I think it was
Daniel
had one, and I believe Tim had one too as well. We got to try. If I
recall. He had a Weller 12 pick.
Oh yeah, he had a Weller 12 pick. That's
nuts.
right. Yeah, so
good.
The picks, every pick I've had of the Wellers have been incredible. So don't sleep on those. But in general, I think we completely agree. If you get the Weller around at cost or close to that, like obviously you paid a couple $100 for the single barrel, but that's
I just really wanted it, and
the
secondary is going down.
That's not bad. I paid double for mine.
And as much as Kyle hooks, I don't mind paying. This is the only time he's ever charged me secondary for anything, and that's just because I offered him. Honestly, that's he might have given me a better deal. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's that's under secondary. I think they're going for.
I said, do you have an extra single barrel? He goes, yeah. And I was like, hey, if you'll let it go for 200, I'll give you 200 for it. Like that's on me. I don't usually pay secondary, but I really wanted it for the episode.
Yeah, for
sure.
And
honestly, now I'm in the...
And you got a really good one, honestly. It's really good.
Now I'm at that point where I'm like, dang it, now I want to finish the rainbow.
Yeah. Well,
and so I'll need
at least you got a really good one. Like your
it's great. I think it's
very good, dude. It's better. It's better. It's the best one I've had.
I do want to get one of that foolproof though.
Yeah.
Hit your boss up and be like, hey, bro.
Yeah, I can message him and see if he can still grab that and see if we can get it shipped a little bit cheaper. I think he shipped me a bottle. It was like way too expensive. I don't know why he spent so much shipping it, but anyways... again,
it is expensive, like $17, I think.
We've talked about it a lot, but the poor man's Pappy, which is 60% Weller 12 and 40% 107, correct? Is that right? I believe so.
Is that the next one?
60% Weller 12 and
the
poor man's Pappy recipe, 60% 12 and 40% 107.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not old rip, but it's pretty. It's like Diet Coke versus Coca-Cola.
I don't know, man. Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, probably. Yeah.
Coke Zero. I've actually drink, which I don't drink regular soda. Anytime I try to get a soda, I get a zero.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that just kind of makes me to where I like that better. I mean, obviously, if you go get a regular Coke from McDonald's, it's going to blow most things away. But.
So, I mean, like in general, single barrels are single barrels. Like I think, I don't know if this is actually better CYPB. And I had that oak in my note. My tongue, but it's a very good single barrel.
It's pretty comparable. It's got higher proof. I mean,
all right, let's move over to the full proof and the 107, the two beloved bottles. It's kind of weird, and I think a lot of people probably haven't had the CYPB because it is pretty hard to find because you don't see a lot of people really. Honestly, there's not a lot of people that pick it. There's always 107 or full proof. I'd never see people pick the single barrel. Weller 12 got picked on some of the chat posts.
A couple of them said that's just because they haven't tried many of them.
Okay, that makes sense. And I figure like CYPB is pretty hard to find, even with more readily available whiskey.
The Weller 12 is very oaky.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad though.
It was just more of a sweet oak, Some of it comes off and it kind of sticks around on your tongue.
It does,
almost like a like ash.
Oh,
I guess we're killing your 107.
Yeah, we need to kill that 107. We're not going home until that's done.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I was like, man, I've got...
Ethan's going to be like, why did y'all sleep in the conference room?
Yeah, I know. Old man Rivers over here. I'm getting a little tired. I feel good, though. This whiskey gives me energy.
It makes me strong like an ox.
And growing. Remember we said that on Flintstone Vitamins.
All right. Do you have any other alternatives you want to talk about? Or you want to move over?
No, I mean, I think we gave a pretty good selection of it. I probably had, I forgot. I had a list wrote down. I didn't bring it.
Slacker.
I waited so long for Garrett, 8 hours today for him to get his tattoo. And I didn't think we were going to do this episode.
Well, no, technically you went and worked out and you made dinner for your family.
I did make dinner for my family.
So you probably waited like 3 or 4 hours on
I watched a little bit of the Columbia soccer game, reached out to my Columbia buddies, shout out to my Columbia friends. I'll be visiting Columbia around the 12th. I've got a lot of little visits coming up. So,
all right, you want to move over while we're pouring this to
Nerd Rage? Yeah, sure, Nerd Rage. You want to talk about some video games? This may be a damn good year for video games. Like, there's been some bangers come out that people are going nuts over that 007 game that came out. Like, I actually think I might buy it. It looks really fun.
I didn't ask you before the pod, but did you watch the trailer for the new God of War game? It's God of War Laffy.
No,
it's his wife, played by the girl who plays Karen Page in Daredevil. What's her freaking
yeah.
Deborah Wolf? Is that her name?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so she plays, and so it's like her dying. I guess she dies in one of the games, and it's like it takes place right after she dies. She goes into the land of like other gods, like Egyptian gods, Asian gods. It's really cool. It looks really good. And then like the internet proceeded to be the internet and started making all these like jokes like, oh, look, a God of War female game. She's in the kitchen making Kratos a sandwich. She's giving Kratos a massage. I'm like, dude, the game actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't like it's a part of the real main series. I don't get why everyone's upset. And
Dude,
it looks,
I mean,
and the villains look freaking cool.
God of War games have been incredible. Like
I get it's not Kratos, but who cares if it's a woman? She looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't care.
I
we support strong female characters.
Also, I think that the same game has a cube that's voiced by Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
From The Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a cube with a sword. I was like, dude, that looks just like the gelatinous cube from D&D. So I don't know. It looks good. I don't know what everyone's all up in arms about. Also, you watched the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 the graphics look incredible on it. It looks really good. That was a hell of a game. I remember playing the first one.
You didn't play all three of them?
No, I didn't play all three. I only played the first one.
So they're releasing a 3-pack of all three of them before this came out because that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, and by the way, and then they showed the trailer. Everyone was, oh my god,
really big on RPGs for a while, and just like I don't know what it was. I got burned down on Final Fantasy. Like I played all the way up to 11, and I don't know. I played Kingdom Hearts, which came out. I don't exactly.
It even had some Final Fantasy characters in them.
Yeah,
Sephiroth is a secret boss in the first and second one.
For sure. I don't know why I didn't play the second one. The first one was so good. Like I enjoyed it. I don't know. I think at that time I was going through that like, oh, I'm growing up. I don't want to play these Disney stuff.
I'm a big boy now.
I don't know. Kind of being weird like that. But yeah, I mean, it looks incredible. I mean, GTA 6 is still supposed to come out. I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, they actually put out a release date, though.
They did. First time they've actually had an official release date. So, yeah, I'm excited. Like, if that comes out, I plan to play that game. A lot of my old school gamer buddies are planning to play it. So, we'll see. I don't know. It's been tough. I haven't done any gaming at all. Like, I played a little bit of the D4, Diablo 4 expansion when it came out. But I really haven't had a lot of time for video games. I've really focused on CDH. Been playing a lot of that. Been winning some Mox Opals and Dual Lands.
I need to go on a Monday with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Or I know. Or we can start going on Wednesdays every once in a while when we're not.
I went last Wednesday while you weren't there.
I know. I heard you did pretty decent. I heard you won a lot of games before the event started.
I won so we played the last round. I won the last round.
Yeah.
And then we played like 4 games after, and I won all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Because I was just dominant. Dude, it was just like,
dude,
I was like, dude,
I told you, Itali's
like
incredible. That's the only non-blue deck I would play. There's not another non-blue deck I would play out there. So, if there's a non-blue, because blue is my color.
Boo.
If there's a non-blue deck I would really be willing to play, it is absolutely Itali. It's just so much fun.
I'm looking at Lumira too. I think Lumira looks really fun. It looks a little complicated, but
it is. It's kind of like a Amulet Titan kind of this type deck.
Well, it's just like
lands and stuff.
Like all the land, like you sack all your lands.
It's really good. It's hard to disrupt.
And then you play Lumira. Yeah, I don't know. It looks.
Yeah, when I've started noticing, because I'm there's a big tournament at InStock towards the end of the month, which that's not a plug for InStock, but they're giving away all the dual lands and Mox Diamond and stuff, which the value is incredible. But I'm noticing that the CDH format is starting to shift a little bit, which isn't a CDH podcast. I do want to do a CDH episode, but yeah, you should. I think everyone's playing it.
I got a message that my playmat was a little delayed, but should be shipped in the next week.
Yeah, I need to order one of those playmats that we were looking at. I think one of the ones I shared with you. So, but anyways, back on track. Where we were going, we were talking about video games. You talked about Kingdom Hearts. There was another game I think you wanted to mention.
Fable comes out next February, and then also the new Pokemon game comes out next year, which I'm big in the Pokemon games. I love those games. That one's called.
I need to get my daughter. She loves Pokemon.
It's called Waves and something. Yeah. I don't know, but they showed the new starters and they look kind of interesting. But yeah, the new Fable game. I played the crap out of Fable growing up, so I'm really excited to see this one.
Yeah, I remember playing it too. It was a cool game.
I thought it was only going to be on the Xbox, but I think it's going to be on the Xbox and PS5, which is cool.
Oh yeah, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 looks pretty sick, and I haven't got
Call
excited.
of Duty's in the dumps. What do we do? Another Modern Warfare, baby.
Indeed, Modern Warfare has been legit. They've all been really good. I They might reel me back in. They reel me back in for a few months at least.
The last Call of Duty I liked was Black Ops 2. So that tells you that was like,
I know,
2011 or 12. It was a long time.
For sure. So I don't know. It looked, again, don't judge a book by its cover, commercial or marketing material. But if there's something that's going to reel me back to Call of Duty, it would definitely be a Modern Warfare. I've loved all those games. I've played every one of them. So, but I don't know. So anything else? Oh yeah. I was just talking about any other, there was a couple other labels. I think we talked about it. William, the Heaven Hill.
Yeah,
bottles coming out, 17-year. I really want to get one of those.
I think the thing I'm most interested. So Redwood has a new bottle coming out in the next 7 days. I don't know exactly what it is. They haven't really. I know they released a label for it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. They keep teasing it on their website, but when that comes out, I'm going to buy it because I'm buying everything Redwood. But I think Four Roses are doing like
like a 21-year or something.
No, they're doing some like wine. They're doing like a Madeira cask finish and stuff. Like
yeah, but they're also coming out with like a 21-year special limited edition or something. I saw.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot of older stuff.
Kind of unique.
But the thing I think is, I think they got bought out by that wine company. So
DJ Gallo.
They probably have those kind of barrels. So I'd be interested to see some of these like wine finish because I'm not the biggest Four Roses fan. So maybe some of this finished stuff will be a lot better.
I like Four Roses more than you do, for sure.
For sure, yeah.
I think they make really good stuff. I think the single barrels are good. The single barrel cask strength.
I don't get why you need all those recipes.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a gimmick. I get it. Like, 'cause actually, the Four Roses stuff I really like is the higher age stuff. Like, I had a 12-year single barrel I got for Sean. It was a fantastic bottle.
Yeah,
it was really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good one.
I don't remember what
the limited releases are usually pretty good. Little pricey. They vary a little bit. But they're good. I don't know.
I don't know if they're worth $250.
No, it's that. Yeah, I can agree with that. Some of them are.
What's his name? Trent. He was saying that the last one he really liked was 2019.
That's crazy. This 107 was like blowing up my nostrils, and then I went back to it, and it was like I don't get anything. Let's just get a little bit of cinnamon. But when we poured it, holy smokes, dude, it was blowing my nostrils out.
Blowing out his nostrils.
The foolproof doesn't
keep on blowing.
The foolproof doesn't have much on the nose at all. Like I'm not getting hardly anything. Maybe my nose is done fried for the day.
Oh no, y'all be loving this Weller right here.
I get a little bit of honey and caramel, maybe. I get Hannah cherry, but not much. I don't know. I get cinnamon in this. Okay, there it goes. It's back. The cinnamon on the 107. The nose on the 107 is incredible. Cinnamon. Let me take a little sipperoonie. Yeah, 107 is good, man.
Oh, by the way, Aaron is back, so we need to do a Commander night.
Oh, yeah, Whiskey Commander night. Yeah, for sure. I'm 100% in. I was wondering if when he was getting back.
I saw him at work the other day, and I was like, well, so obviously next week we're busy, but maybe the week after we can shoot for something.
Yeah, for sure.
I won't have a tattoo appointment, so.
Yeah, 8 hours, and I won't be having a client visit to Phoenix randomly.
Yeah.
But that 107 is good. I get cinnamon. It's not over. I don't know why you get overbearing with the cinnamon. It's not.
It's fine. I think it's more ethanol than cinnamon.
But I'm not getting ethanol on this one. But this is literally the bottom of the bottle. Like this bottle is like ready to get killed, and it will get killed
from the bottom of a bottle. Love that song. Small Empty Soul in there for you guys.
I'm just getting, I don't know, foolproof. I don't get a lot. It's get like a little bit of proof, a little bit of like a
little bit of this
honey caramel, like light.
It's
just very delicate. Let's take a sipperoonie.
Let's take another sippy. All right, so
that foolproof is good too. Shoot,
that's
tough.
You ready to move over to the Whiskey Sideline?
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about.
I got a lot of stuff on Whiskey Sideline. So,
yes.
First things first, NBA Finals.
Yeah, incredible.
So the Knicks broke a 53-year streak. Was actually the last time they were in the finals was 99, and they got swept by the Spurs.
Yeah,
so
100%.
And that was like Latrell Sprewell, and like that team was good, but man, that was Duncan Robinson.
No, you're talking about one of the greatest dynasties ever in the Spurs. And I hate saying that because I hate Spurs.
That was the first Duncan championship.
Yeah, right out.
They were asking, like, is this the hardest finals since, like, Dirk? And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think the East was that strong.
No.
Like, because Dirk beat, like,
Kobe.
He beat Kobe. He beat the Spurs.
LeBron.
He beat Oklahoma City Thunder.
Dwayne Wade.
And then, he beat LeBron and Wade.
Kevin Durant.
So
I think Dirk's had the toughest road.
Honestly,
I saw that little, but there was LeBron's 2016 with the Cavs. Was it the Cavs or Heat? I don't know.
It was the Cavs.
Yeah, Cav. They're like comparing a couple years, but I think Dirk obviously had the hard. I mean, you had the Lakers dominated the year before. We swept them. We beat Oklahoma City pretty handily. And then obviously
this is 6 games.
Dirk had 101 fever in the finals, and they were making fun of him.
They were making fun of his cough and stuff, and he's like,
turned
okay.
It up to, I mean, we had Jason Terry and Dirk. JJ Barrera was incredible in that final
Sean
series.
Marion was a good player.
Yeah, but he's
you guys had
career.
right?
But yeah, I think.
I mean, you guys had like, I
shooters,
get they were
but they were a lot of those guys at the end of their career. Jason Kidd,
but they're all still all-star players, and they're I mean, it was still a very good team.
She had LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Who cares? They had nobody. They weren't playing anybody in the East, and so it was basically just them getting to the finals.
Chris Bosh was extremely dominant. Dwayne Wade is still an incredible player. Still
like back in those days, like the Magic with Dwight Howard would make the finals, and like it was Howard and I can't even think of the other dude's name who was a pretty good player, but like I know that the Celtics were pretty good with Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been that. I don't think the East has been super competitive in a long time.
I mean, they won the finals.
I get it.
The Celtics, not last year, but the year before.
Yeah, I mean the Celtics were good.
Yeah,
I think that Mavericks team was a little overrated. No offense.
When we won the title?
When you guys lost to the Celtics in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we overperformed that year.
Sure.
I don't disagree with that at all.
And it just showed some of Luka's weaknesses, which is his defense.
And he was pretty banged up.
He's always banged up, though. Every year.
That's fine. Yeah, he is. I'm not.
Did you see Trae Young got out of it, or he like denied his final year and he's going to be a free agent?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It's stupid. Whatever. Good luck, Trae Young.
So Giannis to the Celtics seems like it's almost a done deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I called that. I don't know if I sent it to you. I was talking to my buddy that's a huge Oklahoma City fan, Dan. We were talking a lot about the World Cup, and I which we'll talk about the World Cup in a little bit. But I think it's going to happen. I think it's a definitive.
No, they've said within this week they're just trying to find
I think it's a done deal. I don't know if it's the 3-team deal with the Hawks.
I don't know if it's that one.
I'm not sure, but I know that Giannis is going to Celtics. There's no question. Jaylen Brown's getting traded. So I want to see the final context of the trade, but I like that swap. There's animosity between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I don't care what people say. I know you, and I understand where you're coming from, saying Jaylen Brown was incredible in that finals run. Obviously, wouldn't have won the finals without him, but for whatever reason, the consensus is that Jason Tatum's a better player. I think maybe he'll work better with Giannis. We'll see.
He struggled the last few years, and I know he was hurt. He had that really bad injury.
He came back from injury.
Yeah, so three or 4 years ago, he averaged 30 points a game. And since then, he's had injuries. He's had this, he's had that, and it's just like Jaylen Brown's been there. He's been the guy.
Yeah, but you're moving.
And they're the same age.
You're moving too fast on that. We got to get back to the finals and the Knicks and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was absolutely incredible. Like,
also the Spurs are big freaking titty babies. My God,
well,
not
dirty.
Even one
they're dirty players.
Dude,
like
Wemby needs to grow up.
100%.
Did you see his post game interview?
Yeah, there was.
And he was like, "No, he went out and he said, "See you guys." Never.
And then walked off.
What a
that was the most childish thing,
dude.
They didn't shake hands. It was class versus classless.
Classless, dude. So you had dirty players for the Spurs. You had dirty fans for the Knicks. It was kind
they
of
were literally
lose.
out to hurt Brunson. They were knocking him down. Wemby threw him down. He literally put his leg in his jump zone, whatever you call it,
his landing zone.
His landing zone.
And he was looking down.
Yeah,
he was looking to make sure. Yeah, it's BS.
And I understand the East isn't the best, but what the Knicks did, this is one of the most dominant runs I've ever seen. Like, and Brunson was absolutely incredible.
I will
Wemby
say,
has stopped everyone in the league all year, defensive player of the year, and Brunson was making him look like he could do whatever he wanted. He was herky-jerky, getting to his spots, using his body. That is incredible. He had a 45-point closeout game. That's a Jordan-esque. It's incredible.
But I would have to say that you could tell in the finals, Mitch Johnson got outcoached.
100%. Mike Brown absolutely outcoached him. No question of that.
They gave up multiple double-digit leads.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the Spurs are the greatest.
It should have been a 7-game series.
They're the greatest first-half team I've ever seen. Just to all of a sudden turn, because they're just jacking up threes. Wemby's out there. You guys are about 20. Why are you jacking up three-pointers?
Yeah.
That is what teams used to do back in the day. They would get a lead, give it down to your big man. Your big man makes an easy shot, or you make some free throws. You know, just like, why are we still shooting threes when we're up by 20 points?
100%.
Like,
yeah,
it's
and you've
ridiculous.
got a 7'4" dude that literally can slam dunk it from half court.
And then De'Aaron Fox played like the worst playoff. The whole playoffs, he was horrible.
He was not good.
And then Dylan Harper was their most consistent player. And where's he at? He's on the freaking bench in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, the coach, dude, that was terrible coaching. And Stephon Castle was pretty damn good too. He had a really bad
in the finals.
Oh yeah, not in the final, in the closeout game.
Well, there was a couple games where he just made most of his shots off free throws.
Yeah, but I mean, he consistently through. I mean, his defense was good. I mean, I'm talking about all around, not just offense.
Yeah, he was really good at slamming into people like he did in the Thunder series.
I mean, he's a very aggressive defender. But he was horrible in the closeout game.
He reminds me kind of like Derrick Rose, where he's just overly aggressive and he's going to hurt himself. He really needs to control himself a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, they're immature. They're 20 years old, 21, what I don't know. They're all super young. 22 Wemby, 21 Castle, 20 years Dylan Harper. I think Harper showed a lot. He scored 25 points in the last game.
He was shooting.
He's going to be incredible.
Dude, he was shooting like over 60% from the floor.
Yeah, and they're putting him on the bench. Like, what are you doing?
Ship off De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
And start Harper.
Oh, 100%. Get another quality player. The Mavs apparently
Keldon Johnson didn't really do anything either. I think that's the problem. That's what I said in the Thunder series. Is I was like, our bench is going to outplay their bench, and we did.
100%.
But of course, our bench got lower. Yeah, our bench got lower and lower. But I said that the Spurs have a weak bench, and I mean, honestly, they're overly aggressive, but they didn't. It didn't seem like it. It honestly, I feel like the Spurs got a lot of the calls. And
a lot of non-calls, I think, more than just getting calls, but they did get a lot of calls.
So the same game, the Spurs...
They were trying to stretch that series out. Absolutely.
It did not work out.
They did not work out for them, which is crazy.
The Spurs scored the most first half points in a finals series.
Dude, Cat got 5 fouls in like 2 seconds in the final game.
Only for the Knicks to make the biggest comeback. So the same game, the Spurs scored the most first half points, and the Knicks secured the biggest comeback victory. Like, just insane, dude.
I mean, you look at this Knicks roster too. It's just like it's not impressive. Like on paper,
I can't tell you who their guys off the bench are.
Oh, they have like Alvarado.
Oh
yeah, those kind of guys, and Shamet or whatever. Shamet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like those aren't. Like,
I watched like every finals game, and I like barely know who they are.
I watched the games too, and I'm like, yeah. So and that's the thing is, I think those guys are playing a lot of minutes, and I think that's where the Thunder would have excelled is we just so much deeper than everyone. And
there's been so much Mavs hate just with like the whole Brunson thing, and obviously
freaking Wemby. Like, we're 100 games before we get back to the finals. I'm like, dude, don't just guarantee yourself. Right. Like, you guaranteed you guys were coming back to win that series, and look what happened. That's what you get for celebrating the Western Conference Finals like you just won the freaking NBA championship.
If you're a Spurs fan, though, you have a lot to look forward to. You've got a very young team. You've got incredible players. If Oklahoma City is healthy, I don't see you beating them next year, but we'll see what happens. There's a lot to happen. We'll see. I mean, it's clearly going to be Oklahoma City and the Spurs in the West, leading the pack again, I think. Rockets are right there kind of, but they're still not. They're not. They need a change.
I think the only other team, like, obviously you're gonna have Denver with Jokic, but like they're not gonna put anyone around. Those two guys.
But they're on their way out. They're not their way up. Minnesota is the other team It's unique if they can make a good.
I think if they would have
deal.
got Giannis, they would have been up. But like, I think
Yeah.
they're gonna be like that third or fourth team every year. You got Luka and them who are gonna be like fourth or fifth in the league. Like, but
Yeah, they got to make it.
I'm not
some
really
big
worried
changes.
about any of these teams other than the Spurs, and I'm only really worried about the Spurs if we're not fully healthy.
Yeah,
Like, we're a logo 3 from winning that series in 5.
yeah.
It's all I'm saying. Like, if Wemby doesn't hit that ridiculous freaking long, like, and then he goes 0 for 8 from 3 the next game. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
Yeah, there's some weird games, like really good games. A lot of that, but even though some of the lopsided games were kind of crazy, but it's good. It's awesome watching these two young teams play. And then Mavs we're 3 years out from doing anything. Unfortunately, they're talking about trading PJ and Daniel and Clay, obviously, which they need to trade Clay, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know if we're going to trade Kyrie. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. The Nick, it was awesome to see Brunson do what he did. It was incredible for that guy that size. You know, and the whole, you know, they do these little the commentators and stuff do this. He's got heart, but he really does. He's got heart. He got knocked down a bunch. He got fouled and thrown to the ground, and he kept getting back up. And the dude balled out, man. It was
Yeah,
impressive.
class. The first thing they did when they won the championship, he went over and shook Mitch Johnson's hand.
Absolutely, yeah.
In the post game interviews, he was.
I love Brunson, man. He's a great
He's a
player.
class
It
act, man.
still breaks my heart that we let him go. We got nothing in return. It sucks. There was some tampering involved, whatever. Greatest thing the Knicks ever did. But
I just wish their fan base wasn't so sucky, dude.
yeah, that was kind of crazy. All those fights and they were beating.
That's just New
and
York,
then-
though. New York's terrible. Like, the people in New York are terrible. I'm sorry, Damon.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Damon moved out.
York.
I'm sure Damon would agree. The food is
Use
good.
Alicia Keys there if you didn't pick that up.
The food is
But,
good. The Knicks are good. Other than that,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
without-
I've only been in New York a few times. I can't really speak it. I
Like,
know
it's
people
got
that
some
go
cool
to live in
sites.
New York love it. I can never live there.
dude, I would love paying like $2,000 rent
Yeah, for a box.
for a box. Yeah.
I live in a box. It's $2,000, but they won a
I
title.
live in a van down
But
by the river.
I mean, I didn't want the Spurs to win another title, so I'm happy. I
just didn't want-
Brunson and that whole like Villanova connection
Yeah,
is
that was
incredible. It's awesome. The Knicks fans, Spike Lee, Stephen A. Smith. But I will say, Stephen A. Smith talked a lot of crap about the Knicks signing Jalen Brunson when they first did that. He's like, but
a lot of people were, though.
I know. And look, and again, shame on the Mavs, man. I gotta wonder, like, how did we not know this guy was legit? Seeing him in practice and stuff. And I know he didn't do a whole lot his first 2 seasons. He was like 9 points or something like that. But, you know, he came out that playoff game against the Jazz. I remember watching that. He scored like 42 points or something.
The problem is when Luka was on the team, Luka had the ball in his
Yeah, he
hands.
just
Brunson
sucked
needs
the
the ball in his
ball.
hands.
Absolutely. But, man, you just think about what could have been. Luka and Brunson just put a bunch of defensive guys around him. So you got –
Luka just needs to learn. I don't feel like he actually needs the ball in his hands. I think he's just not athletic enough to get open, and so he kind of has to have the ball to
yeah.
like. As if he like tried to go side to side and try to get like I feel like defenders.
But yeah,
are
but
just eating
Jalen
him up.
Brunson's not that fast. He's just quick. He's got this little herky jerky thing. It's just incredible. The guy.
Well, he's
that
got
size.
good. He's got good body control, and he's really good at like hitting those like high off the rim, high off the backboard layups.
Yeah.
He's just a competitor, man.
So I didn't have a chance, and I usually like to watch UFC, like the big pay-per-view fights, but the White House ones, apparently my brother said they were some of the best fights
Dude,
he's ever
every
seen.
fight ended in a TKO, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that
That's
guy,
incredible.
I don't remember what his name was, but the guy in the last fight,
Obviously, I saw some highlights.
he got rocked, dude.
Yeah.
His orbital bone was sticking out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They had to call, the doctor tried to call the fight the round earlier.
Yeah.
Like-
I know. He wouldn't give up, though. They were like begging him to quit. That's kind of crazy. So
No, it was cool. I thought there was.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. Like, it's kind of unique. It was crazy. What's his face that won the title? Shoot, man, can't think of the name. It's too late for me. It's past my bedtime. It'll
Just
come to
real,
me.
and also real quick, like if you're one of the ones complaining about having the UFC fight on the White House lawn, like they do all kinds of stupid stuff in the White House lawn. Like who cares, man?
Yeah,
Just because it's Trump doing a UFC fight, like I've seen all kinds
I have
of.
a million other reasons to be upset with Trump.
It's
and that's
not. It's
one
not
of
because he
them.
puts a UFC fight for the 250th
That is
anniversary.
not one of them. I promise you.
So just shut it. Like Who cares? It was fun. It was a fun thing to watch.
Why can't
if you want a good laugh, you can go watch the counter protest with Bette Midler and them. It was pretty brutal.
Dang, why can't I find this?
Are you talking about Gathiew or whatever?
Yeah. He was such a huge underdog. Dude, that guy's got
he was
he
like 10 years older than the other guy.
I know, but he was like a 10-1 underdog or something. Like he ended up winning. Like dude's got fight in him. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gauthier or Guthrie. I don't
know how to say this guy's name.
Gaethje.
But yeah, he tore Topuria up, man.
Dude, he worked.
Sean O'Malley won. That was a good one.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley's cool. I like watching him fight. But anyways, we were also going to talk about Carolina beating Vegas.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Vegas. As long as Vegas and the Avalanche don't win, I'm good.
Yeah, I got to go through. It was when I was coming back from St. Lucia. I got to go through Charlotte. There was a lot of Carolina jerseys flying and shirts.
They put in that young kid. His last name is Bussy.
Yeah, but that was the last game. So I was going through when the last game was. Was it the last game or the next to last game? I believe it was the last game when they won.
And one of the players for Carolina is Stankoven. He was a Stars. That's who we got. That's who we traded for Rantanen.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I always root for that kid. I think he's solid, and he scores a lot of goals, man. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a really good player. Absolutely. I was just really glad Vegas didn't win.
Mitch Marner got that hat trick, and they went up 2-1 in the series. I'm like, crap, freaking Vegas.
I know. It looked like Vegas was going to just.
They were like one of the last teams into the playoffs too,
which is what Florida did. Their record was
years.
Terrible. Like I looked at that. Yeah. They barely crawled into the playoffs, and then they worked. The Avalanche, man. I really thought the Avalanche were going to win it all this year.
The President's Cup gets people, man.
Apparently, it's like the Madden curse, man.
I said Carolina was going to win out of the other side, so I called that one. I don't remember who I picked to win. I might have picked the Avalanche, but I think I was hopeful for Carolina though.
Yeah,
and it worked out. So
it worked out for them. So
I have to go back and listen.
Yeah.
The last thing on sports, World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup, man. The U.S. looked good. I was talking to my buddy Dan, which he's from England. There's been some surprises. Spain did not look good. Today, Portugal looked horrible. Ronaldo looked gassed, man. I don't know.
He's getting old, man.
He is getting old, but Messi had a hat trick, dude. That was incredible.
I don't think Messi ages.
Dude, I don't know. That dude,
I was seeing someone, they were trying to, like, who in the NBA compares to Messi? And it's like, well, if you took Michael Jordan and Steph Curry and you put them in LeBron James' body, I'm like, golly, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how much of an impact he has.
Yeah, so, it's incredible watching Messi get a hat trick.
I saw a video of him like running into Patrick Mahomes and then like, that was kind of funny.
That was kind of cool. Yeah, I watched a lot of that game. I didn't get to see as much of the Portugal game. I was really busy with work. I saw some of the highlights and stuff, but Ronaldo did not look like Ronaldo. And I'm the biggest Ronaldo fan ever, but it's clear. Messi, he's tied the all-time goals in the World Cup of all time. It's incredible. He's going to break that next game.
He's legit, man.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's the greatest soccer player to ever play the game. There's no debate now. He won the World Cup the last time it came around 4 years ago. A World Cup is incredible. It's so, even like the teams that you don't know about, like I didn't get to see, I know Colombia was winning. I'm assuming they won, but there's been some unique games. Like Spain is supposed to be one of the best teams in the league, and they tied. Like just some of the things like that, and there hasn't really been any major upsets. But Colombia won. I figured they would. They won 3-1 against Uzbekistan. So, but yeah, I'm excited about the next U.S. game. I think this is one of the. It's not like when you look at the U.S. team. It's not yes, we got Pulisic. But like in general, like it's not like we have all the high power like Dempsey and all those guys. It's just we have a better team than I think we've had in a while, and I think we gel. And that's what like a lot of people that have never played soccer. I played it for 18 years. It's a team game. It's about gelling, and you can have all the talent in the world. I believe France is going to win the World Cup this year. I think they have the most talented roster on paper. I think they've learned from last World Cup. But we'll see. we'll see what happens. The World Cup is an awesome sporting event. Anything can happen. You got upsets and everything else. So
I have to say, all the fans have been great, dude. Like I saw that game where
Croatians eating food, they were like talking about how much barbecue they ate and they couldn't sleep and shit. The meat sweats.
The Japanese were
and they were cleaning up the stadium.
Yeah, they cleaned up the stadium.
That was cool.
Jameis Winston went out there with them.
Yeah, that was nice.
The Scottish are in Boston and they outdrank like this whole bar where they had to make emergency orders to get more in. You see these Brits trying they're going to like Buc-ee's or like trying biscuits and gravy and just like, oh my God.
Really funny.
So it's like, I know our country's kind of down and there's a lot going on, but it's like seeing these reactions from other countries coming here. It's like our country is like, we have a lot of great things here.
Yeah,
like I know things aren't perfect, but we do have a really good, we have a lot of really good things here. And I just think a lot of people focus on the negatives and don't really.
Yeah. We're very blessed. I mean, we have, I'm
not going to say it's the greatest country in the world, but I love being American. Like,
and I travel the world literally. And there's a lot of things you take for granted, like a hot shower and just being able to go get food anytime you want or have it delivered to your house. That isn't, the rest of the world doesn't operate like that, guys.
Honestly, the media really divides us a lot. You can really see 100%. A lot. Like, I'm not going to get too much into this, but the whole Carmelo Anthony case, you could really tell how much the media was trying to divide everybody in that one.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, but that's a whole different podcast, not for the bourbon nerds.
I don't want to get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. Woke up. I feel like it's given the world a little bit of peace in a weird way. Like, and it's also, I think, kind of like, okay, well, America maybe isn't as bad as I thought it was, because, and I don't want to get into political debate, but Trump portrays a certain demeanorship and whatever else, but it's just been nice to see, and people have been respectful. There hasn't been like the crazy fights like you saw in New York. And did you see that Spurs fan that was like fighting
in the Rodman jersey?
Yes, dude. That dude was like a tank. That was like an incredible Hulk.
Well, he was probably pissed off that the other guy got jumped the couple days before that.
Dude, nobody was jumping that guy.
Come on, jump me, bro.
And that one dude like hit him from behind and then ran. Like, come on, dude, don't be doing that crap. That's stupid. But
that's New Yorkers for you.
Yeah,
I said what I said. Come at me, bro.
I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. But there's no place for that kind of shit, man. It's like, I don't know. People are ridiculous. It's not worth fighting over. It's a game. Like, I don't like the Spurs. I don't like the Lakers. I don't like the Yankees. I mean, I can go through the teams I don't like. I don't like the Patriots, but I'm not fighting somebody over a football game. I'm not fighting somebody over a basketball game, right? Like, the only way I would fight is if like you tried to harm my daughter or wife or something. Like then.
Oh, that reminds me.
Did you see fighting words then?
Did you see that dude who he took his daughters into the bathroom? It was an empty bathroom.
I didn't see that.
He took his daughters into a woman's bathroom, and this other dude came in and called the cops and was like, "This guy's in here in the woman's bathroom. My wife's trying to come in here," and is scaring his daughter. I'm like, dude, if you're like. I get he stayed super calm, but I was like, there's a lot of parents. If you make their daughter cry, I'm gonna go to jail because I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Yeah, like that guy is getting called out all over the internet, like just being a moron.
Yeah,
dude.
Such a
like he took his young daughters into the bathroom. Like people do that. Like I mean, you don't have to go into the full bathroom. You're gonna let
a baby go in the bathroom by themselves?
She looked like she was like 4.
Yeah,
you're not gonna let your 4-year-old daughter go into a bathroom by herself. Not into a public one. It was like a QT or something.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So you should check that out. It was pretty. It was pretty crazy. And that guy is not looking good right now.
Absolutely shouldn't. Don't be an idiot. So.
All right. Well, let's go into. What are we, pop culture pour? Gonna talk a little bit about some
pop culture pour. I mean, I think we'll skip neat balance. I didn't have anything that's too crazy.
Have you seen any movies lately?
The last movie I saw was the Star Wars movie, I think, in Grogu.
Really? I haven't watched that one yet. I did watch I asked Tristan, I was like, hey, what do you want to go watch at all the movies that are out? And she goes, we can go watch Masters of the Universe. I go, okay, sure.
I know. I wanted to go watch that today.
Dude, it's bombed to the box office, but I thought it was fine. It was fun.
A lot of people have been talking about Jared Leto as Skeletor.
I thought he was fine. He was fun.
Yeah.
Like, it helps whenever you don't know it's Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Like, I think the problem is there aren't a lot of Masters of the Universe fans out there. I think you're about 15 years too late on a Masters of the Universe. So
I agree, but I heard it was really fun.
It's fun.
I want to go watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
I remember watching the cartoons.
Like, it's not.
I wasn't a big fan.
It's not one I'm going to go buy, or I'm not going to like. Oh, I hope they make a sequel because it's like whatever. But I mean, they did kind of talk about one. But anyway, it's a fun movie. At least watching once. Like it's got some campiness to it. It's got some fun moments. I laughed.
Yeah.
Another movie I watched, a scary movie.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm sure it is. A lot of people. It's a very controversial movie. It's just all comedy.
Yeah, it's like nobody's off the table. They made fun of, Republicans. They made fun of people with pronouns. They made fun of transgenders. They made fun of everybody. Dude.
It looked like they did.
And so at the end of the day, like, if you can't laugh,
but was it legitimately funny though?
Yeah, I laughed quite a bit.
Okay,
I thought it was like.
That's a movie I was like gonna wait till it came out to go watch. I'm not gonna go to theaters to watch it, but no.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's a fun movie. And it's actually done really well at the box office. It's beat Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, that's funny. That's good. I'm glad it's doing
honestly,
well.
If you can't laugh at yourself, like
those other scary movies are hilarious. Like
the first two,
The Coach. It's like always saying GD. Like we make fun of.
That wasn't a scary movie, was it? Was that? No, that was.
Not another teen movie. Dang it! Yeah, you're right.
Which was also pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny movie, but it's kind of the same premise. But
yeah.
It was not another teen movie. You're right. I haven't seen it in forever, but
I was actually watching that not long ago. Old Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans is in it. Yeah, absolutely. Kind of funny.
And Billy Bob played himself. He's like,
no, I mean, I just hadn't really. I was in St. Lucia last week. Did the funeral thing on Friday, which was actually pretty cool. It was all over. It was all over the news. I guess first responders and how they take care of military. It was really cool to see. Obviously, the funeral was sad, and obviously, the family was devastated, all that stuff. But we got a police escort from Denison to Allen, Texas. This is a little bit off subject, but they had they had the first responders on the bridge saluting, like multiple bridges. They had a flag hanging down. It was incredible to get it. And there's so many people that came out to honor Keelan Clark, which lived in Denison, Texas. So, it was on K10, I think, and other different things. But it was a really nice funeral. My cousin gave a speech, and his brother gave a speech, and we were able to honor his life. And he's a huge Booker's fan, I remember. So, we were talking about getting the new Bookers and love to open that bottle and, pay him some respects. But yeah, I was a pallbearer. I was honored to be a part of that. And, I met some of his friends I had never met before. And, it was a good opportunity, and glad we got past that. So, but, anyways, back on to we're in pop culture poor, right?
Yeah,
we went to Zach Tall concert. Did I talk about that? I don't think
so. The last episode you were talking about going.
Yeah, so we ended up. So it's funny because my wife is like, "We're not. I don't want to go. It's fine. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go." The day of the concert, she's like, "I want to go."
Of course.
We've waited.
I thought you were going to say she surprised you or something.
No, well, not kind of surprised me. Like, hey, I would like to go. Let's go to the concert, and we needed it. Honestly, it's been stressful work, and she's been busy with work. There's a lot been going on. We had the death in our family. It hit us pretty hard. Those tragic young deaths just hit different than your aging grandparent.
Yeah, you're not used to it. You're not ready for it.
Nah,
not to get too off track, but
yeah.
That kind of reminded me. I have this coworker named Charles, and his cousin died in a wreck. He was hit by someone who was trying to pass in a non-passing zone, and he was like a 30-year-old firefighter and like very big in his community. And
terrible.
So it's like that kind of reminded me of that. It's like, man, there's just all these young people like who are these like really pillars of society, dying, and it really
100%.
sucks.
And Keelan was like the best person you'd ever meet. Loved his whiskey and like just he was a bourbon nerd, like, or a whiskey nerd, whatever you want to call it, through and through. He knew more, like just talking to him about Balcones and other stuff. Like he would just rattle off so many facts and stuff, and it was just
sounds like Victor.
Yeah, kind of like Victor a little bit.
Victor probably would have got along pretty well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's like, just.
I mean, those are two probably keeping Balcones in business.
Yeah, 100% Texas whiskey and all that. He loved Highland Park, which I'd mentioned. Yeah. And then his brother told a story about, which I know we're getting off topic and episode's going to go longer than I expected, but I guess a woman got stabbed and he intervened and ended up like keeping the guy that was stabbing the woman. I don't know how they were related or whatever, but he ended up saving this woman's life. And this is like happened like fairly recent. I never heard that story, but his brother did a really good job of giving a speech and sharing that story. He ended up saving that woman's life. He was holding, onto her wound to make sure she didn't bleed out. And so, and he was on his way to pick up a patient and doing what he did. He just recently got promoted as a captain. So, it's definitely a devastating loss. There's still a lot of investigations and stuff going on around that. So hopefully the best, but it was really I've never been a part of like a military first responder type, the way everyone showed up and paid their respects. And it was just, it was an incredible moment. I was very honored to be a part of it and to be a pallbearer in the funeral and stuff like that. So, but nonetheless.
All right. So let's get back real quick. Just a couple of movies coming out in the next
I watched
month
some
or so.
shows I wanted to talk about, but go ahead.
So Supergirl is about to come out. I know Toy Story 5 just came out. I haven't really looked too much into Toy Story 5.
To actually watch Toy Story 5. I've heard the ongoing reviews have been very good about it. And I know we had that game you played. Like I've always been a fan of Toy Story. They hit my emotions or whatever. I'm not sure.
Kingdom Hearts 3 had a badass Toy Story world. It's called the Toy Box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to play those games, like that world is one of the best ones. And then Supergirl, I think they've been showing Momoa a lot more in the trailer. So looks really, really good. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan, is coming out.
Yeah, I don't know about. We talked a little bit in the last episode about who they picked. I don't know. Was that validated or not? I'm going to watch it.
I don't know.
It's Christopher Nolan, Matt Damon.
I saw him, her, whatever in the trailer, and it's just they have a sword sticking up to their neck. So you can't tell who they are, but I'm like, there's no way that is Achilles. There's no way. If it's Achilles, that just ruins everything. Because I'm
going to watch the movie regardless. Christopher Nolan, and it's one of the greatest stories of all time. I'm a Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. But yeah, I hope they don't.
And then Spider-Man end of July.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The new trailer came out. It looks freaking amazing.
It looks incredible, and he's he's the best Spider-Man. It's not even close.
For sure.
There might be a debate there. People like Richard Garfield, whatever. Tobey Maguire. I think he's the best Spider-Man. But finally, we get the Hulk back to being a freaking Hulk. Like, why did we ruin the Hulk with Smart Hulk? Like, all that crap is so bad. You get Frank Castle in it, which looks like, he just...
So in the new trailer, it looks like he's trying to protect MJ and them.
Yeah.
Originally, it was almost like he was trying to protect...
his own interest or
something. No, it was
something.
almost like he's trying to protect Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Who's...
But it looks like Spider-Man delivers.
Confirmed, but this trailer really made it seem like... Because she's talking through other people.
Who are those like ninjas and like the jail?
That's the Hand.
The Hand? Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Which makes me feel like you have to have Daredevil. Like Daredevil has to be there. Like why is the Hand there?
Yeah, you would think so. You would have to, but
they showed Scorpion, which is cool. I'm glad they finally did Scorpion.
Yeah.
And just a quick prediction. This is what I think is going to happen. I think Spider-Man's actually going to die in this movie. The symbiote's going to find him, and then he's going to resurrect in Secret Wars like he did or Doomsday or whatever.
I'm starting to jump on that. I think you're right. Bandwagon. I was talking to Ileana about it.
They're showing his black eyes in the trailer, but I think that's because he's turning into Man Spider, which is it's an interesting take.
Yeah, he's evolving. We know that.
Yeah, and so I think that's what the black eyes kind of are. Is like kind of like the spider eyes.
No, I'm really excited to watch it. I think I'm looking forward to it. I've enjoyed Spider-Man movies. Have been incredible. The last couple of ones have been bangers. So Marvel needs a hit, and they need it bad.
I just need Marvel Jesus.
Yeah, they need Marvel, which might be Tom Holland at this point.
Dude, they've talked about a scene with with like Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. That'd be really cool to see that in like Secret Wars.
Absolutely, dude. I mean, and then we get Doomsday later in the year, but I don't know about Supergirl has been getting really bad like previews, but I'm wanting to watch it and see it.
Again, I think people are just upset at a woman superhero. I think it looks good. I trust James Gunn.
Yeah, so you got freaking what's his face, Jason Momoa too.
Momoa's in it, and even
but that's like a perfect villain for him to play too.
Well, yeah, he's always wanted to play Lobo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Lobo's not a villain; he's an anti-hero. Sure. I think they actually work together.
Yeah,
in the
anti-hero, you're right.
He's like an indestructible bounty hunter. Is what he is. He's just trying to get paid.
And this old Rip 10 is delicious as always, and it's incredible.
Yeah, I have it next to the poor man's Pappy.
All right. Well, we got to get back to some bourbon. We've been moving through the episode. Oh, I talked about Zach Top. Incredible. We had like seats, like, so you have the pit, and then like I didn't know that they did this at Choctaw, but they had a bunch of seats next to the pit.
They added those.
Yeah, I got in one of those, and I was very close, and they didn't fill up. So we weren't fighting all the crowd in the pit. We got to see Zach Top, got good videos. The crew that were sitting around us was awesome. Zach, if you love country, if you love 90s country, Zach Top is your guy. He's incredible. He has 10 songs that I absolutely adore and love. Huge fan of his. He puts on a phenomenal show. And I don't like a lot of new like poppy country stuff. That's not my jive, but I like Tyler Childers, Chris Stapleton, Zach Bryan a little bit. But Zach Top is incredible. And we had a really good time. I was very happy that we went. We really needed that, honestly. So it was really good. We had a good time.
He was supposed to play blackjack on Thursday night, and he decided to go hog hunting instead. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's funny. Hog hunting. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because we were talking about going turkey hunting with some people at work.
Gobble.
They're like, it's $2,000 to go turkey. I'm like, whew, I can charge you half of that, and we can go on my uncle's land, and we'll kill as many turkeys as we want. But that's a different conversation for a different day. Anything new you're listening to that you want to talk? What are you listening to?
There's a newer. I don't know if it's that newer, but like, holy crap! What is that dude's name? Hang on, let me look it up. You talk about stuff you're listening to.
Yeah, Charles Wesley Goodwin. I've been listening to him. He has some really good songs. Sturgill Simpson, I believe is his name. He's got some cool songs. He's got a very old school, kind of like Merle Haggard type sound. What else have I been listening to? There was another artist that I've started listening
Teddy
to.
Swims' Mr. Know-It-All. That song was freaking.
Oh yeah,
I've been playing the crap out of that.
Teddy Swims is incredible. I love Teddy Swims.
I've been going back. So I think one of the most underrated bands ever is this band called Starset. I've been going back and listening to them quite a bit.
Never heard of them.
If you're into rock and kind of like that Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace kind of vibe, this band is really cool. Their singer has a doctorate in like something like physiology, like some kind of crazy, like he could be like a rocket scientist, but he created a band and he sings about like all these different like space things and like different kind of societies. And it's really interesting. And it's got a lot of really cool synths, and their live shows are really fun. But I think they're one of the most underrated bands out there right now. And so I've been listening to a lot of them. I've been listening to a lot of Cody Jinks. I like Cody Jinks a lot.
Yeah, Cody Jinks is good. He's been
Tyler Childers is of course good.
Yeah, I love Tyler Childers. He's incredible. And he's so good live too. There's a song called Fool's Gold, Buffalo Traffic Jam I've been listening to that I really like. I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff, but I love that song. You should check him out. He's got a very raspy tone. You should check that song out.
I've been listening to a lot of Alex Warren too.
Yeah, he's
I've really been getting to Alex Warren a lot.
Yeah, I don't want to get through everything. I'm going to save some of it for
just
later.
A few things that I've been listening to.
I got tickets to Red Clay Strays. They're playing later this year. Going to Brooks and Dunn too in October.
We're both going to Sarah Evans.
Sarah Evans next Thursday. Yeah,
and then the week after that is Collective Soul.
Yeah,
on the
lake. I need to make sure I can go to that. I would love to.
We're going to go to that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's 2 weeks in a row. We're going to go. Yeah. We went and watched Eve 6 a couple weeks ago. It was pretty decent.
Yeah. Heart in a Blender.
What has been around to a beautiful oblivion?
Rendezvous and I'm through with you.
They definitely sounded old.
I mean, they are old, but.
And then tomorrow we're in Paris, Texas, Stony LaRue.
Yeah.
Free concert on the square.
That's be cool. Yeah. So let me know how that is. Can we go through a couple things on the whiskeys though? What would you pick on the nose as your favorite out of all the Wellers?
I think the Weller 12 had a really good nose.
Okay. I pick honestly the 107. I thought I had the best nose.
I felt like that one was a little muted. Honestly, like going through them all, I feel like that was kind of fourth behind the CYPB and the foolproof. But
wow. Okay. Well, I don't know. The nose was popping for me on the 107. So
popping.
That's why we disagree. Palate.
Honestly, dude, I was really impressed by this single barrel.
I would have to. I think I agree with you there. I think they're single barrel, and this is the first time ever.
We're not counting the old rip, right?
No. Okay. No. The old rip that's on another level. No, we're just doing the Wellers. So I think I agree. I think it's Weller single barrel, which normally would be the CYPB. I've always preferred the CYPB over single barrel, but I think his single barrel, I really do. I actually think I slightly prefer it. It had a better finish, but overall, what would you pick for finish? I think to me, foolproof. Like I don't think it's close on the finish.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I was getting a lot of viscosity from the single barrel. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of viscosity.
I get it from the foolproof too. I don't know. That's kind of tough. So I guess finish wise, probably the foolproof.
Okay.
But like that oiliness kind of stuck around with the single barrel that I really liked too.
What would you consider as the best value out of all the Wellers?
Am I getting them all at MSRP?
No, you're getting them all at what you got them for and what we got them for.
I mean, I got the Weller foolproof for $70, so it's probably the best value.
All right, best values.
CYPB actually, how much was this at?
It's 99.
Okay, so I got it for 100. So probably the foolproof still though. That's still
$70, $20
or $30 less.
I think so. And if you were on a deserted island and you had to drink one Weller, and that was going to be your last bottle to drink, what Weller would you drink?
I only get one of them.
Yep, you only get one, and there's one's in front of you.
I mean, the Weller foolproof is going to get me drunk faster. So I could, so thinking if I'm on a desert island, I only get one bottle. I could get more out of the Weller foolproof, I think.
Okay, that's fair.
I would probably enjoy the CYPB more, but I think I can get, I can drink less of the foolproof, which I'm not really drinking to get drunk anyway.
Yeah, I think I'd pick CYPB still. And just because, again, I can't be guaranteed I'm going to get one of these awesome single barrels. And I've liked every single CYPB I have. And yes, you're right. But in the summer, on an island, it's hot. I'm okay with a little bit lower
they
proof.
say 1 out of every 4 single barrels is really good. But like, I thought Matt's is pretty good too. So maybe.
Yeah, but yours is way better than Matt's. Not way better, but it was better.
Oh, did you try his?
Yeah, okay. I was there with you.
Yeah, I do think
you made barbecue.
Well, this is a fresh crack. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, I guess his is a fresh crack too, actually. We just opened that night.
So
yeah, maybe mine's better then.
Yeah, I think
it's got some darkness to it. It's dark.
And you just fresh cracked it, so I'm wondering, like, is it going to get better or worse? We'll see.
We'll find out because I am going to drink it. So I'm a drinking kind of guy.
So yeah, so again, Chase and Wellers, there's nothing wrong with that, but again, don't overpay for them. I think they're very good if you get them close to MSRP. Obviously, we have different palates. You may like I think honestly, I've really been impressed. I think. Outside of the special reserve, obviously, I think the Weller 12 is the one that really just doesn't do it for me anymore. It's too oaky. It's not bad.
It's really good when you mix it with 107.
I'm sorry, Matt Garza. I think you're the way I said you love Weller 12. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but
just too oaky. Yeah, it's too old.
We got to pour some poor man's pap. We had the old rip. We got to pour some.
I have both. I have the old.
Oh, you did? I didn't get both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got to try this.
And I actually have a surprise for Garrett. So hold on. Let me find that surprise I have.
Gay.
Hey!
Motherfucker lied to me. He did bring the WLW.
Yeah, I told Garrett. So
Sweet.
Garrett's like, we should drink the WLW. We were doing a Weller episode. And I was like, oh man, dude, I forgot
You just
it.
ripped off that. You know, people pay for that.
I don't care. If they want to pay for it.
People love the paper, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I know they do.
Honestly,
I had it on there. It was like, this is the first. Like,
honestly, these should come with tubes. I don't know why they don't come with tubes.
So I have a 2025 William Weller. It is 129 proof. This was my dream bottle for a long time, you know, and we're popping it because that's what you should do. Whiskey's made to be drank, and by God, we don't know. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. I could croak, get hit by a car or something, knock on wood. I don't want anything bad to happen to you or anybody else listening to this, but we got to drink whiskey and enjoy life, man.
I don't know how many people I see online say, oh, well, I got to get a backup for. No, just freaking drink it.
Yeah, just freaking drink it.
If you get a backup, you get a backup. Like, it doesn't matter, man. Like,
yeah, I used to be the backup guy, too. I was talking to somebody at the last drop about that. I'm like, dude, just freaking enjoy it. Pour you a good little Garrett pour, man.
I don't know about that.
Get in there, dude. Yeah, I mean, I've drank a lot of your old rib. We got to get another. I got to get an old rib soon, but... Yeah, William Weller.
Do you know what the age on this one is?
No. I don't know the age of it.
You said this is a 25?
Yeah, it's 25.
Okay. I'll look this up.
Oh, man, it smells. It smells so good. It's like a raspberry. Like, you don't get cherry. You get raspberry, like a raspberry strudel that's been cooked a little bit longer.
Strudel.
Oh my God. The nose on it is insane.
It says the 25 is 12 years, 7 months.
12 years, 7 months. Okay. Well, it smells outstanding.
It's the oldest since the 21. The 21 was a 12-year, 8 month.
Yeah.
And then there isn't any. Oh, there's a 15-year in 2006. Jesus.
That's crazy.
Oh, there was a hazmat one in 2014. That's crazy.
Really? I thought the first year it came out was in 2015.
For sure. This came out was 2005.
Okay.
That was 121 proof, 12-year. Damn, they've been kind of all over the place until recently.
Yeah.
Now they're pretty consistently 12 years.
They should absolutely be.
But it was like 12
and just
year,
because
15
I mean,
year,
honestly, the
10 year.
age doesn't necessarily mean it's better. I've learned that. Like a lot of times it does, but not always. So I threw this paper.
Threw
Maybe
it
I
on
should
the
keep the
ground.
paper. Keep it wrapped around but I don't care about the paper. I care about the whiskey. The juice. The juice worth the squeeze, but
The juice is loose.
Absolutely.
All right, let's try this WW.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to kill that George T. Stag too.
We will.
We don't have to kill it.
No, we can. I don't care.
I'm not here to kill things. You're the violent one. I need to
Yeah,
clean
that
my glass out there.
old rip is way better than the poor man's pappy, but the poor man's pappy is pretty good.
It is. It is not, unfortunately. But the poor man pappy is really good. It's like Diet Coke, because it's not Coke Zero, because I love Coke Zero. It's like Diet Coke versus Coke. And a lot of people like Diet Coke.
Here, finish that guy off.
Okay. All right.
We're finishing a George T. Stag, baby.
I don't know if I can finish
That's a regular kind of pour, right?
that.
Here, I mean, if you don't want to drink the
I
I'll
mean,
drink
I
this
will
last
drink
little.
it, but-
I mean, you can.
No, go ahead. That's your bottle.
I'll take it on the road with me.
All right, so we got George T. Stag versus William Weller coming to you
Oh, okay.
live. Not live, but
I mean,
live from It's Saturday night. We didn't sing a lot on this podcast.
I've been
but
singing all podcasts. You've been missing it.
Maybe I don't pay attention to you, my son.
So let's go to the last
all right.
call with
The
the
Bourbon Nerds. Yeah, we're going to skip Deep Balance. Sorry, guys. I didn't have anything too crazy for you. So
Actually, the color's pretty comparable.
I will say this right now. The William Weller's nose is better.
Yeah, I don't think the George T's noses have ever been just standoutish. I feel like
It's not bad.
it's good. No, but like the Russell's 15 kills it.
But
There's
this William Weller's nose is
it's great. It's a great no. That's what I'm saying is like the George T Stag has great flavor, but I don't think they've ever been super strong on the
It's
nose.
like raspberry creme brulee.
I gotta take a
freaking
picture of this
It's so
on a photo.
it's so good. The nose is good. I haven't tried either one yet. Old Rip is delicious too. I really enjoy that pour every time. It hits. It's my spot. 107.
Hits your spot.
It's my G spot.
Get it, girl. Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
On your birthday.
All right. Well, yeah, and I want to also say Happy Father's Day. And this will come out after Father's Day, unfortunately, but Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Like, it blows my mind. Like, it just, man, if you're a dad, like, you don't have to be a perfect dad. Just show up, be engaged. Like, that's all you got to do.
And if you're not, don't get girls pregnant.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, but I don't know where that came from, but sure.
Well, there is a lot of
wise wisdom from Mr. Welch.
It's really funny. When I went to Kingston, like my whole friend group didn't have dads. They had stepdads or whatever.
I grew up without a father.
So
I understand that.
It's such a common thing. Like, if you're not, which I can't, like, my dad is now present in my life after 35 years, you know? So it's like, now he's trying to make it an opportunity. And, you know, it's never too late to try. Sometimes it is too late but you can try, but the kid has to be willing to be open too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my buddy Aaron Cherry, he was just posted in his Facebook the other day. I guess he lives in Indiana as a second house for his job and stuff. And I guess that's where his biological father lives. And he drove right by. I was like, this is where my biological father lives.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to go knock on the door. I'm like, yeah, but you shouldn't have to do that. Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, and
people struggle with it all the time.
They do. Yeah. And it's a part of my life. And, I look at it as I didn't grow up with a father, but I grew up with a lot of aunts and my grandmother, and I had a lot of people help raise me, and I was very blessed from that regard. My grandfather, helped raise me as well, which, rest in peace. But, it kind of digress on that conversation. I don't know where I was, but I want to say Happy Father's Day. Thank you to all the good fathers that step up, go above and beyond. It's not easy. With life, and I think we're men and we take a lot of things. There's been a lot of, different challenges. And I think a lot of times we've been raised to suck it up, and whether you look at mental health or physical health or whatever it is. So, be a father, be engaged, do your best. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's, I constantly challenge myself to be a better father. There's absolutely a million things I can do better. But one of my biggest not luxury, but one of my greatest honors in life is to be a father to my daughter and do the best I can to support her and encourage her and love her to the best of my ability. And, and I know you don't have kids yet, Garrett. You have dogs, which are your children, but
it's never too late. I honestly don't feel like you have to have kids in your 20s.
I'm way older than you. You've got lots of time to have kids.
But I'm saying, I've seen a lot of people have kids at like 36. Like, it's...
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, who knows?
Who knows? You never know. Yeah.
You don't know.
But Happy Father's Day, again, from the Bourbon Nerds. I hope you drink some amazing whiskey, and that's why I thought it was a good opportunity to open up the William Lee Weller. So there goes $1,200. I'm just joking.
He didn't pay $1,200.
I didn't pay $1,200, and I wasn't getting rid of it, so it's gonna get drank.
I mean, if you're paying MSRP for B-Tag, you should just open it, man.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, if you're paying secondary, you should definitely open it. But
I was never not gonna open this bottle. I was just finding the right moment.
Like, I can get it if you're trying to trade it for like a different bottle you really want.
I thought about trying to trade it for an Eagle Row 17, but honestly, I think I would enjoy it. I think I enjoy this better.
Yeah,
I think this is better than Eagle Row 17. This is really good.
I mean, it's got a lot more proof. It
punches you. The finish on it is incredible.
I like the flavors I get from Eagle Rare, but the problem is the proof. Like, if it was higher proof, God, can you imagine them making a cast strength Eagle Rare? I guess that's what George C. Stagg is, but
yeah, that's what George C. Stagg is. Yeah, incredible.
So
this William Weller, it's good. It is very good. It's got a lot of raspberry. Yeah. It's got some ethanol though. It's very strong.
It's a fresh crack.
It's a fresh crack, and it's got that raspberry. It's got that little strudel. Like,
I don't get a lot of ethanol in mine.
The nose is
like
incredible.
In the back of the throat. It gets a little bit, but not.
Yeah, it's got a great finish though. Incredible. Like, it lingers. This is very good.
It's a good bottle.
Yeah, it's very good.
I haven't had a lot of WLW other than when Theron brought that when we were already.
Those are the ones.
But we were pretty.
Yeah, we were
We're already pretty
lit.
gone.
And then I had the one that I did the little Jersey Stag. That was what, 2023, 2024,
I don't remember.
something like that. No, it's 2023. Yeah, so this is very good.
Just before we end this episode, I wanted to tell you that we have a rare character pick coming out in 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, we do. And it's very good. I don't know if it's better than our first pick because our first pick was just outstanding.
It's hard to beat a good cast strength turkey, but this rare character is it's one of the better. It's probably the best rare character bourbon I've tried.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's not even a debate.
Damon's rye was really good.
Yeah, Damon's rye was incredible.
And I have a rare character rye at home it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
and
good.
Damon still has picks of his left.
Oh yeah, I need to buy those.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it's very good. Like, it's a really good bottle. Like, honestly, like it is very good. He did a great job. I know he's got a lot of bottles that he needs to find a home for. It is an incredible bottle if you're looking to spend some money. Absolutely. It's going to be better than a lot of the stuff you're going to buy that you're searching or allocated or whatever.
I'm about to buy a couple myself. And actually, I was like really hesitant on buying one. But trying Cody's, I was like, dude, this is really good.
It's very good.
And
one of the best bottles I had last year was the Uncrustable. It's not Uncrustable level, but it's pretty damn close. It was very good. He did a great job with the pick. I have a lot of trust.
I mean, it's good in its own way though. Like it has like you can definitely tell it's from Bespoken. Like I think Bespoken gets Barton stuff.
High age, really good Barton complex stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
It's not even that high age. It's like 10 years.
Yeah, I got a 12-year 1792. By the way, I found that in specs. I forgot. I didn't tell you that, but yeah. We're working on getting some camera upgrades and stuff, so I'm excited. I know we've been talking about that forever.
I'm going to buy a computer tomorrow, and I will get a camera. I'll probably go next week on my days off to look at camera stuff. I'm going to do some research and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at what Bruzel's setup is for his because he's got like a little camera that'd be great for our hunting videos. Like the GoPro is cool, but this one seems a lot more mobile, I guess. But then I'm also going to look at what he uses for his live streams and things like that. And gotta go from there. So
yeah, but we're looking at some investments. We've got another pick coming out in the next month or so. We're talking about going to Penelope to do a pick with them, with Monty, potentially. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, he called us earlier and told us about an opportunity. Yeah, I don't want to ruin what it is or anything for his sake, but
maybe delete that. Sorry.
No. Like
he's gonna do a pick.
We didn't really say what it was, so I think it's fine.
Yeah. I just said Penelope, but
yeah. So,
but I didn't give you more details. But whatever it is, it'll be delicious and amazing. If we're putting our stamp behind it, you guys know we're not just gonna accept. If we don't like it, we're not gonna approve it. So we're very stringent and strict on what we support, and we appreciate everyone that bought our pick and has loved it. And again, at some point that bottle's gonna be sold out. I think there's still, I think there's about 40 or 50 bottles left, which sounds like a lot, but that can go real quick. I've got to buy a couple cases or whatever. I've got some pre-orders and stuff that people want to make. So, but nonetheless, I think that's it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like, subscribe our content. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're working on some enhancements for the channel. I believe I've been working on the Patreon stuff. So I hope to release that in the next month or so. So you can have another way to support us, because we want to keep this thing going. We enjoy doing this. I actually love doing this. I think it's fun. If you guys have feedback, I know we talk about a lot of topics, but I think it's important. I don't want to be one dimensional and just talk about bourbon and nothing else. I mean, but if that's what you want, then let us know. Give us the feedback. I like the neat and balanced segment. I like the sports segment. I like pop culture pour. So, but we want to hear from you and what you like and what you want to hear. If you want us to condense our episodes or whatever else, and let us know, and we can do a better job of that. So, But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot. We're gonna finish this Jois Stag's amazing. I don't know which. I mean, honestly, these are pretty close.
They're both different in their own way. So it just kind of, I don't know.
Sometimes it's like, what are you enjoying right at this moment?
For sure.
Jois Stag's amazing. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's a good bottle.
I want to do a blind now. I'm excited. I think it might the results might shock us. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Ain't
Running all the time.
All right. If you're an Ellis fan, let us know. If you like this podcast, let us know. And let us know what Weller you enjoy. What's your favorite? We've got a lot of, we posted a couple things on social media, but we'd love to hear back from you. I think we gave you some good alternatives. And I think we all agree if you get Weller at MSRP, it's not overrated, but don't chase it. And enjoy your whiskey and open it up. This Williams Weller is incredible. I don't know. This Jois Stag's great too. They're so good. I mean, I don't know which one's better.
They're good. I'm probably gonna have to lean more towards the Jois Stag because it has more of the flavors I like. But the Weller has some. This good stuff for sure.
It's better than I thought. It's closer than I thought too, for sure. So, all right. Well, I'm Cody.
I'm Garrett.
And we are the Bourbon Nerds. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to The Bourbon Nerds, a podcast hosted and executive produced by Garrett Welch and Cody Mills, edited by Ethan Adams, and featuring original music by Alex Pitts. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share the show with your favorite drinking buddy. Follow us on social media for new episodes and updates. The Bourbon Nerds podcast comes out every other week, and the guys are always releasing new videos on YouTube. Until next time, always remember to drink responsibly, know your limits, and never drink and drive. Cheers, nerds!